Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the biggest and most jaw-dropping stories in the world of hip-hop and celebrity culture. Today's topic is one for the history books. Lil Durk's final sentencing has been revealed, and the reactions from his loved ones, especially India Royale, have left fans speechless. Before we dive deep into this gripping story, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Your support keeps us going, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of today's explosive breakdown. Now let's get into it. Lil Durk, one of the most influential voices in hip-hop today, has had a career marked by both triumphs and trials. His rise to fame wasn't without its share of controversies, legal battles, and personal losses. Over the years, he's faced challenges that would break even the strongest individuals, but Durk has always been a fighter. However, the weight of his most recent legal battle has been heavy, not just on him but on those closest to him, especially India Royale, his longtime partner and mother to his child. For months, fans and the media alike have been speculating about the outcome of Lil Durk's case. Would the charges stick? Would he serve time or would he walk free? And most importantly, how would this impact his relationship with India Royale, who has been his rock through thick and thin? Before we unravel India's emotional reaction, let's revisit what led to this moment. Lil Durk has been entangled in a high-profile case that has kept the hip-hop community on edge. Accused of serious charges that could have ended his career and altered his life forever, Durk has spent the past several months fighting to prove his innocence. From court appearances to legal documents surfacing online, the case has been a roller coaster ride. At one point, it seemed like the odds were stacked against him. Prosecutors painted a grim picture, and social media buzzed with speculation about Durk's fate. Despite the legal storm, Durk continued to release music and connect with his fans, all while maintaining a strong front. But behind closed doors, the pressure was mounting not just for Durk, but for everyone who loves and supports him. India Royale has been by Durk's side through it all. Known for her unwavering loyalty and fierce love for her family, India has proven time and again that she's more than just a partner, she's a ride or die. But even the strongest individuals have their breaking points. Over the past few weeks, as the trial reached its climax, fans noticed subtle changes in India's demeanor. Her social media posts became more cryptic, and she seemed to be carrying a heavy emotional burden. India has always been vocal about her love for Durk, often defending him against critics and standing firm in her support. However, as the case dragged on, the weight of uncertainty began to show. Fast forward to the day of sentencing, a moment that would determine the course of Lil Durk's life. The courtroom was packed with supporters, reporters, and legal teams. The atmosphere was tense, with everyone holding their breath as the judge prepared to deliver the verdict. And then it happened. The judge declared Lil Durk not guilty. For some, it was a moment of relief and celebration. But for others, including India Royale, the reaction was far more complex. As the verdict was read, witnesses reported that India broke down in tears. Her emotions were raw and unfiltered, and it was clear that the moment had deeply impacted her. But here's where things get interesting. Were those tears of joy, or was there something else behind them? India's emotional reaction has sparked a wave of speculation. On one hand, many believe her tears were a release of the overwhelming stress and relief that comes with knowing Durk is a free man. After all, she's been his pillar of support throughout the ordeal, and the not guilty verdict means they can move forward without the shadow of this case looming over them. But others have raised questions. Could there be a deeper, more personal reason behind her tears? Some fans speculate that while India might be relieved about the verdict, the strain of the trial has taken a toll on their relationship. Over the months, rumors have swirled about tension between the two, and some believe her tears might reflect unresolved issues. It's also worth noting that legal battles like this one don't just affect the person on trial, they impact everyone involved. India has likely faced her own share of scrutiny and stress, and the tears could be a culmination of months of bottled-up emotions. As expected, the internet has exploded with reactions to both the verdict and India's tears. Social media timelines are flooded with posts dissecting every detail of her reaction. Fans have taken to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to share their theories, with some praising India for her strength and others speculating about potential cracks in her relationship with Durk. One fan tweeted, "India Royale breaking down in court was the realest moment. She's been through so much with Durk and you can tell how deeply she feels everything." Another commented, "I don't think those were tears of joy. There's something deeper going on here. India's been looking different lately, and I think the trial took a toll on their relationship." And what about Lil Durk? While India's reaction has been the focal point, Durk's response to the verdict is equally telling. According to sources who were present in the courtroom, Durk appeared stoic at first, as if the weight of the verdict hadn't fully hit him yet. But as the reality of the situation sank in, he reportedly embraced his legal team and looked over at India with what witnesses described as a mix of relief and gratitude. For Durk, the not guilty verdict is more than just a legal win, it's a chance to start fresh.